this is weird. Okay. Hi, this is Murphy K. This is a new camera situation, so, if the audio is effed up, sorry. Yeah, so I just wanted to film something to check in, because I was like, hey, I'm writing a song every week for a year, and then I just dipped for 3 months. I'm still around. I am still writing a song a week, for a year. It's been going okay, pretty good. But I just wanted to like share some of the stuff I've been thinking about. So I guess the first thing is that like I feel like I'm running out of stuff to say. Like I feel like, I don't know, earlier when I was writing songs, it felt like I had a lot to say, and then I just like couldn't come up with enough like music to put it to. And now I'm feeling sort of the opposite way, where I am coming up with like a lot of musical parts. I'll come up with like the chord progression and like a vocal melody, and I'll be like, okay, now think of some words, and then it doesn't happen. So that's kind of weird. It's like a weird feeling because I don't know, if you knew me, you'd know that I'd never shut the fuck up, so it's weird not feeling like you have something significant to say. So like the result of that has been that like some of these lyrics, it's weird because it feels like some of the lyrics I've written in the last 3 months, like the last 12 or so songs, some of them feel like the dumbest fucking lines I've ever written, and then some of them are really good. Like, I don't know. This was, part of the experiment I knew was going to be, like, proving to myself that I could come up with something good, even if I wasn't feeling, like, inspired or, like, the muses were there. But I just, like, wasn't prepared, really, for the reality of it. So that's lyric-wise where I'm at. What else? Yeah, I've been doing pretty good with keeping up with actually writing a song per week. There have been a few weeks where I would like fall behind, and then the next week I'd have to write like 2 songs. And that's happened a couple times, but I try to be kind of not like baby myself, but be kind to myself. So instead of talking in a mean way to myself, I will say, it's okay that it's okay that we have fallen behind. We just need to do more this week. And so that's, it's been interesting because you have to like try to keep yourself out of despair, sort of. It's a very weird feeling. Yeah, I don't know. It's something that I wasn't. It's something that I need to practice for sure. What else? I guess for the prompts. So with the song per year, every 4th song is a prompt. So there's something like write a song with an instrument that you don't usually play, or write a song about a historical event, or XYZ, right? And the first month I really, really struggled with the first prompt. It was a song that somehow involves like the days of the week, and it was just a struggle bus, right? That was one of the songs I didn't finish within the week. I started it, and I was like, I just wrote these lyrics, and I was like, this is, I feel very about this song, because it felt like I was just shoehorning crap in, like, to fit the prompt. But ultimately I think that's mean, that's obviously the practice that comes in. I shouldn't expect it to be perfect right away. But yeah, so the first prompt was really difficult. The second prompt was much easier. So the second prompt was write a song about a mystery. And so that was fun because it felt like I could draw on a lot of my folk sort of influences there, like folk Americana, like bands like Blitzen Trapper and the Decemberists come to mind. Then they write these like beautiful narrative songs about like a lot of stuff, but it's not necessarily about it's not autobiographical about the person who wrote it. So that's interesting because all of my songs before, like the vast majority, maybe like 2 or 3 haven't been, but like a big majority of my songs have been autobiographical. Something about something that happened to me or like one of my friends and how that relates to me, which like now saying it sounds like very conceited, but whatever. So doing that has been different, trying to write a song about something else. So it was interesting. It was fun, the second prompt, because I got to just like come up with something. And so I came up with this like scenario, and it was based a little bit on this story about these Russian hikers, and there was only one of them that survived and the rest of them all died. And like they don't really know what happened, and all the records are sealed because this happened when it was the Soviet Union, and all those records have either been sealed or lost or whatever. And so I took that story and I made it so that the person who survives actually killed the rest of them. And then the whole song is like this sort of like wink and a nod from the person that killed everybody. And they're like, yeah, it's such a mystery. And it's one of the verses sort of addresses the people who died, and it's like, yeah, I'm gonna tell them. It's like I'll tell them that you lost your mind and went crazy and started banging your head against rocks and blah 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 blah. And so yeah, it was fun for me because it was just like I got to sort of partake in like this like fantasy or whatever. So it was like really fun for me. What else? The third prompt was less thematic and more had more to do with like the music. So it was write a song using something that's not your primary instrument. So that was, I used a keyboard instead of a guitar. So the vast majority of my songs are, I usually am dinking around on the guitar, and I find like a chord progression that is sounds pleasing to my ears, and then I go from there. Usually come up with a line or two or a vocal melody, and then sort of match the vibe to something else. But this one, I had to start with the keyboard, and I was like, oh shit, I don't even like. I'm really not that good of a keyboard player. Like, I took lessons when I was a really, really little kid. I don't really remember much of it. And the vast majority of my piano knowledge is just like, instead of actual piano knowledge, it's just like a little bit of general music theory knowledge. So it doesn't actually translate very well to playing keys very well. So I'm just sort of like dinking around and then taking the MIDI notes and like having them line up better, and when I mess up, just like dragging the note to where it should be in Logic. So that's been interesting. I'm not done with this the third prompt song. I'm working on it. I worked on it last night a lot, and I'm hoping to finish it, in the next couple of days. days here. But yeah, that's been, it's a struggle. I'm not sure it's something that I will continue to do for my own music, but I think it's something that I would be willing to do for, God damn it, I think it'd be something that I'd be willing to work with for, Jesus, it is very bumpy here, in the future. Great, beautiful ending to this video, just me complaining about the road being bumpy. So hopefully this audio doesn't completely suck, because I would hate to have to record this all again. But yeah, this is Murphy K. I'm signing out, and I hope you have a great day. Okay, good, bye.